Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At power forward, P.J. Tucker.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Booker. Shot from the wing. Yep, count it.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Robinson can't hit. Bridges against Butler. Here's Paul. Adebayo grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic. I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Now here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Booker against Robinson. Offline with a 3. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Paul after the basket by Miami. Inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Knocked away. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. To the inside. Takes one from 10 feet. And there's another one for the Heat. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the basket by Miami.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Robinson against Crowder. Elbow shot on the way. Robinson can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Ball against Lowry. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Robinson can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. It's Booker on the wing from behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Back to Robinson. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Adebayo. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson finds Lowry. Shoots over Paul.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And still
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tucker, no good. The Suns leading. Crowder with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Pass to Lowry. He takes it in. Adebayo with it. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul against Lowry. Now Booker, wide open, and it's Phoenix with another.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Over to the left wing. Booker against Robinson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Lowry. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Heat. To the paint. Adebayo up top, covered by Crowder. Adebayo passes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Up again. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Tucker. No good on the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Right side, Paul. Wing shot on the way. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 7.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Butler finds Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. And here's Tucker looking for his first basket, still in this one. On the break. Outside for Booker. A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Robinson against Booker. Robinson passes to Butler. Over Bridges. Miami, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Booker attacking, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. Sends it home from 3-point land. Paul's got 5 now.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Hero. Here's Dedmon. Nails the baby hook. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Oladipo against Payne. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Suns lead by 12.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Back to Hero. From deep 3-point range. The Suns clear it. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Hero outside. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Saric. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat shooting only 27% for today's game. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Payne against Oladipo. Right side Payne. Pass to Saric. It's good.
Saric, one of those guys with size, a combination of a deft touch, and in close, he's effective.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Oladipo. He gets it in there.
Victor
Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oladipo, not the biggest, but the way he can rise up, he's equipped athletically to finish over the top.
Payne drives. Pass to Shamet. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Shot from 16. Blocked.
24-second shot clock violation. Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Payne with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Payne against Oladipo. And there's the drive. Here's Dedmon. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Strus, covered by Johnson. Morris on the wing. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero for 3. He drops it from range.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Outside Payne. With the drive. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still
ball.
Phoenix's ball.
And for the Heat.
Here's Paul. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Miami shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Paul with a steal. Good chance here for Booker. And he drains the quick shot. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Robinson can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And a deep 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. The crossover. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Here's Lowry. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Booker. Now Bridges. Lets it go. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Driving inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His second personal foul.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Outside Booker. Shoots from the elbow. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
It's Lowry with a drive. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Ayton. Robinson against Booker. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Out to Lowry. The three is up. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Outside Robinson. Soft touch off the glass.
Robinson.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Paul. Over Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his
CP3 so good at initiating
Second
contact
team
and
foul.
just irritating the defense.
At the line for your
And he drops it first.
Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
Ball hits them both. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Outside Robinson, beyond the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Paul against Lowry. Here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Chris Paul.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lowry, good.
Well, Lowry can just
field
pepper
goal.
you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.
Introducing the starting five.
And tonight's video look at perhaps the future of the NBA. But it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got the first points of the night for Phoenix. Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Reddish. Outside Collins. And Young now, top of the key. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Booker pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Young. There's the pass to Reddish. Bridges with the steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. No good from the wing. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Phoenix needs to get off a shot.
Blocking foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella. The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Young. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. The coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Shots good from Young.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Young with the steal. It's 2-on-1.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Reddish the pass to Capella, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Young. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Booker. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Young with the ball. There's the drive. Pass to Capella. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Bridges finds Paul. The shot will not fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich inside. Ayton's there. Capella with the bucket.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
And it's Paul penetrating, lays it up and banks it in.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Shot clock at 2. Poke loose. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Goes up the baseline. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Releases. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns leading by 6. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside Collins. This is it to Capella. Shoots over Crowder. Second chance shot. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Ayton in position.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Young with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Young. The drive by Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That is the pass to Young. to the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Ball against Young. Paul kicks to Ayton. Off target from three-point range. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 6-point game. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Young drives in. He feeds it to Capella. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Young with the steal. Outside Collins. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now Payne. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Payne. They get it again. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. 41 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Wright. Pass to Herter. Puts up a 3. Charge grabs the board. The Suns leading by 7. Here's Shamet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes. Here's Wright. And here's Gallinari outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Payne after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Saric. Shamet on the wing. McGee the pass to Shamet. It's good. Shamet's got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Right outside. Puts it up from 12. Here's Jang. And he converts the layup. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Payne. Over Wright. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And Wright, here we go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wright's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Payne with it. Wright's there. Out to Sharish. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Herter passes to Gallinari. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted by
Gallinari's got his first 2 points.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payne's got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Payne looking around. Hunter against Johnson. Sharge outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Herter. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponent.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
He kicks it to McGee. A 3, and that one's good. Shamet's got the lead up to 12 now to the Suns.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Passes to Gallinari. Shot to stop the run. Good on the triple. He has 5.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Back to Payne. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Phoenix, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. He's off on the first. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Paul looking around to the middle. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Devin Booker.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Ball against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Kicks to Reddish. And he banks in the layup.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
For 3, Booker. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Paul passes to Crowder. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Young with the ball. And the rejection by Ayton. Suns leading by 12. Paul outside, going inside, and that one good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's the 3, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Reddish.
3-point field goal.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Booker. Driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
The pass to Reddish. Back to Young. From the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Ayton a screen on Young. Oh, Ayton in position. He can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
All up top.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And no good that
2
time.
minutes.
And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Young for 3. Paul grabs the board. Suns leading by 11. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. Paul missing again. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Young against Paul. Takes a 3. Another miss by Young.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
For the 3, and Trae Young hits from deep.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
Paul outside, and so they foul intentionally.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Booker in the corner. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. So, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Paul finds Ayton. And the call over the back. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside for Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. For three. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Mitchell finds Conley. On the take. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. Paul against Conley. This one for three. Paul can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the left side wing. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. 4 on the clock. Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start.
2 minutes
Paul with it.
in the first.
Driving in. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Crowder a screen on Bogdanovic. Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Booker. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. Outside for Booker. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
On the wing, Mitchell. Down low. Fires for three. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Takes a 3. Booker goes in. Tipped. Second chance effort. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bridges into the lane.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Paul against Conley. Going inside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Crowder.
Well, it's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
The finish! And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. They double him with Crowder. The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 6.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Conley goes in. Oh, Paul with the block. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. On target from range.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Picked by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one good. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley goes in. Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gobert, no good. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-5 run. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And the shot's good. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Pass to O'Neal. And so it's Phoenix. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Allie, as always, thanks.
The Jazz, 9.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Saric, the pass to Payne. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close. And Clarkson, here we go. To the inside. Here's Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Gay, a screen on Johnson. Ingles with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And Gay, the bucket, on the assist by Ingles.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Payne finds Saric. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Gay against Saric. Here's Whiteside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside Payne. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Payne on the bounce. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Clarkson outside. Here's Honey. Here's Whiteside. Covered by McGee. The kick out to Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Phoenix ball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From 20 feet. And another basket for Phoenix.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Miye.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Payne. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Šarić.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Look at Šarić playing games with that defensive player. The pump fake wins him a trip to the line. That is nicely done. Boy, one thing you love about Dario Šarić, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Pass to Ingles. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Šarić.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Shamet. Payne, pass to McGee. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 11. And Doris Šarić, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic score brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And here's Payne. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Honey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
The line for the Jazz, Miye. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside Payne. Down low. McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Clarkson. Off with the layup. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. There. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
That's his second personal
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. A line change here for Utah. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Booker, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with a screen. Crowder inside. Bogdanovic on him. On the break. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Booker. Gobert is doubled. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Good on the bucket. And the Suns lead by 4.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Bogdanovic, no good. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Paul, and he drives in. Outside for Booker. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Conley on the attack. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Shoots over Paul. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Here he goes. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot to stop the run. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Ayton passes to Paul. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Paul into the lane, uses the glass on the layup, and the Suns lead by 13.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Booker for three, and the Suns get another three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
He buries it from three.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovic's specialty. You make a three on one end, he says, I got your back.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Robinson finds Adebayo. Clock at 6. Over Ayton. Here's Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Now the pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Back to Booker. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. And again, Devin Booker for three. Booker's got 6.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Outside Robinson, over Booker. Butler in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Deep 2 from Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off it.
And here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. He gets it in there.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Booker, defended by Butler. Crowder, the pass to Booker. With the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The Heat trail by 9. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Robinson on the wing. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Pass to Booker. This one for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. The shot's good from Paul.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry drives in. Now here is Robinson. Back to Lowry. Driving inside. Count it. Good.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ball against Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, high post. Offline from the high post.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Paul. Into the lane. Bridges, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Trains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 11.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Lowry finds Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 5 now.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Inside. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix. Here's Lowry. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Passes it to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul.
2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Lowry looking around. Outside, Robinson launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Back to Bridges. Paul goes in. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 15-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Paul outside. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Well, their pass it to Lowry. Now Adebayo. He's covered by 8. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Adebayo. Paul against Lowry. Paul left side. It's tipped. Clock at 6, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Substitution for the Suns.
11 seconds left here in the second. Oladipo taking his time here. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix.
Your Miami Heat.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Suns, 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Personal foul.
Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Hero. Here he goes. Dedmon trying to break free. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Hero. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Oladipo finds Dedmon. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Oladipo. Driving the lane. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns leading by 10. Payne looking around. Saric outside. He takes it in. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 12.
And for a big player, Saric can get in there and get fluid. Nice finish.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Payne. Drives to the hoop. Another shot. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. And the Heat, another 3. In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Hero, no good. Suns leading by 7. Strus passes to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Hero on the wing. Dedmon a screen. Latre and Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Payne kicks to Shamet. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 4. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Robinson left side, beyond the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Shamet. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Lowry.
Get out of your seat. Let's hear it.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson drives in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul passes to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Butler. Takes it inside. Here's Bridges. And Butler sends it back.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Robinson on the wing. He kicks to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. Lobbed up there for Booker. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Lowry dishes to Butler. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. That one off the back iron and out.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Now here is Robinson. And Lowry has it in the corner. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Lowry passes to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Booker, and he drives in. Robinson pulls it in. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Robinson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker driving to the basket. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Phoenix leading by 11. Ball outside. Makes it off the glass.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Tucker. Booker pulls it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
A shot by Paul, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The drive by Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires from the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
All against Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Adebayo. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
So it's the
Hello out there. Allie, it's all yours. Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Bridges outside, drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Collins. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Remains Atlanta ball.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Lets it go from the wing.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. It's wide right, hits off the rim. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Young misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end. They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
2 minutes.
Young against Paul. From the arc. Young can't hit. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Bridges. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Young against Paul. There's the triple. Trae Young. That's good.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Paul against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. And he gets it to go. Paul's got 5 now.
a solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Collins, covered by Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Here's Booker. There's the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another three.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
It's Booker on the wing. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
Phoenix time. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks Dancers. Give my hand fans for ATL Hawks Dancers Dance Team.
The Suns trailing.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Paul shot is off.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
Now Paul, he's got 5. Pass to Ayton. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player. There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Paul against Young. Oh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Collins with a screen on Booker, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Blocked again! Bridges, left side. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Paul with it. Give him 8 points now. Driving in. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Young inside. He's against Bridges. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Paul against Young. Bridges outside. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but internationally it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
It's Booker on the wing from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 7.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Back to Young. Launches it. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Outside Bogdanovich. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Collins outside. Here's Young. Ooh, Paul with the block. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Crowder. Tries it from 19. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder. He's got 10.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bogdanovich from long range. The shot that time not on target. Booker fires from way outside. That shot off the mark. Tie game in Atlanta. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thanks for that. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Here's Wright. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Wright in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Herder gets the bucket.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college. You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Now here's Saric. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
T-shirt time! Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing. All right, fans, that was your ATL Hawks dancing.
Here's Wright. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Saric. It's a one-on-one situation. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Gallinari. It's Wright on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jang. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
So he gets them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to McGee. And here's Saric. Back to McGee. And stolen by Herter. And now the Hawks on the break. 14 feet away. And there's Hunter on the assist by Wright.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Now here's McGee. The shot won't fall. And here's Wright from the arc. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Phoenix calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
McGee, a screen on Wright. Here's Payne. Takes it inside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At lob for the Suns, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Payne against Wright. Right side Herter. Back to Gallinari. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gallinari's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Shaman. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Shaman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Outside Herter. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Right outside. Puts up a 3. The Suns clear it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Shaman. Cans it with nobody near him. And it's now just a 1-point Atlanta lead. Now here's Wright. Here's Jang. Outside Gallinari. Back to Jang. Outside Hunter. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hunter's got 5 now.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. And here's McGee. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Herter. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. That one doesn't drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top, up 4.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Booker.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
The Hawks leading. Paul with a steal. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's deflected. Young with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Capella. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his fourth rebound in this one. Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
Here's Young. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
That's his second.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Allie, thank you. Now Paul. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Young, 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Hey fans, who won the free t-shirt? Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Paul against Young. It's Booker on the wing. No one near him. The rebound by the Hawks. Young with it. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Booker. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Young, coming off a Suns make. The 3 ball, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-5 run. Ball against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drive.
Teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. Bogdanovich finds Conley, 5 on the clock, over Paul, and taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
Ayton hits them both. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul, right side. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He had a nice open look right there. Mitchell's got 6.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Booker in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Down low. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Jazz passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Looking to end the run, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. So the wing on the left. Just 2 to shoot. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take. If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. And a missed layup.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert to traffic.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Lobs it up for Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3 ball. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. And O'Neal gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Passes to Gobert. Paul against Conley. Clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. On the wing, Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker.
I tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Paul kicks to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Mitchell left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Jazz.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
The kick out to Crowder. Gobert with the block. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Bridges. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Suns, timeout. All right.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Moves back up to the wing right side.
Dancers dance team.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. And the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley to the inside. Bridges with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. And just miss after miss right now.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Suns, timeout. T-shirt time.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Dancers dance team.
Mitchell looking it over. Right wing. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in
The 11-footer. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. For 3, Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Over Gobert. That is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 6 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He gets that one.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Suns trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Payne to the right side. McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Dishes to Gay. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gay with no one around. And Utah, another three.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Inside, here's Payne, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions.
All right, thank you, David.
The Suns, 19.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. Basket counts. Payne's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. He kicks it to Clarkson. And he drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Gay drives in. And they get it back. Ingles can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Whiteside sends it back. And they get it back. Saric against Gay. Saric passes to Payne. Tries again. A rebound by the Jazz.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ingles against Johnson. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. And taken away by Johnson. Saric against Gay. And Saric kicks to Payne. There's the pass to Johnson. Payne looking around. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Utah leading by 5.
The Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise for
Kicks it to Clarkson. The dish to Gay. Pass to Oni.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Payne. Scores after the quick crossover. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Oni to stop the drought. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Payne can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson goes in. And Utah turns it over again. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Saric outside.
2 minutes remaining.
McGee inside. Whiteside's there, and they'll keep possession.
Yeah, you got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Here's Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got his first basket of the night.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Passes it to Shamet. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Clarkson right side. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Here's Gay, and the layup is good. Gay's got 5.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Payne dishes to Saric. Three-pointer. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's stolen by Ingles, and here we go. By himself, and finished off by Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. He can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Payne passes to Saric. Swiped away. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
On the wing, Johnson. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Conley against Booker. Over Conley. No good from Booker. Utah leading by 11. On the wing, Mitchell. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Driving inside. Chalk up 2 there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Let's see it there.
Suns trail by 13.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
Al Paul. What a terrific move that was.
Chris Paul.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. A pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 13. And it's Paul penetrating. The kick out to Crowder. Hits it from three-point range. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Conley surveying the D. Drives to the hoop. Gobert the pass to Conley. 5 to shoot, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Outside Conley. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. A 12-point game. Pass to Booker. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
This is it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Paul, and the layup falls.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bogdanovich with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.